Fight breaking out at a local motel, and when it's over, one man is dead, two others are hurt.
That's right. The gunfire erupted in the courtyard parking lot of the Budget Host Motel on Central Parkway there in Clifton. WLWT News 5's Brian Hamrick talked to some people who were right in the middle of this gun battle. Brian, what happened?
Yeah, actually, well, witnesses tell us that this was a gunfight right out of a movie. Two men with weapons blasting away at each other, bullets flying everywhere, one man killed. In fact, we got his name from the coroner's report, Antonio Smith. Meanwhile, the survivor we talked to, he was close enough to be grazed by a bullet.
If I would have been 1 inch more.
At the Budget Host Motel, the graffiti of violence is written by one bullet hole
Bad scene
after another.
Unknown trouble at the Budget Host.
More troubling is the building wasn't the only thing hit, and the gunfire began at about 10:40 last night.
3 gunshot wounds, 1 chest.
Yeah, it was scary because you actually seen him. He was going in and out like he was like dying on the scene.
In all, 3 people were shot, 1 dead. One witness was actually grazed by a bullet but didn't need medical attention. He tells me it all began as he, his fiance, and a few others left their motel room. A black pickup pulled up. Someone started yelling at them.
And next thing you know, back and forth, gunfire.
The witness, who didn't want to be identified, says a man he didn't know drew a gun at the same time as the man in the pickup.
He was backing up into my room as he was shooting, and I was right next to him. That's how I got clipped.
But when the gunfire was over, things got even worse.
My best friend is laying right here, been shot 4 times, bleeding out, dying.
The witness's fiance, who's a military veteran, tried to help the victim, but his injuries were too severe and he later died. The witness says the driver of the truck was hit, and so was the other shooter. Add to that the man who was grazed.
I'm still shook up. I was worried for everybody, you know, but so I'm sorry.
But his worst injuries did not leave visible scars.
Yeah, now that witness that we talked to said he didn't know either of these 2 shooters. He said the guy that came, that was with his group, he came with somebody else, and he just didn't know who he was. When this all broke out, police are still trying to sort out exactly what happened here and why. Reporting live, Brian Hamrick, WLWT News 5.
Brian, thank you.